Hey friends, it's Yulia. Today we're going to draw the same original character in 1 minute, 10 minutes, and 1 hour. Here are my original concept sketches, and I'm hoping to flesh her out just a little bit more through this challenge. Let's do it. Let's start with the 1 minute sketch. I got my timer here, pencil here. Let's jump right into it. Yeah, I'm nervous. And go. Okay. Start with the face. Do I remember how to make a face? I don't know. Oh geez. Okay, so a little basic Loomis head. Oh gosh, already 45 seconds to go. Okay, let's make sure we have features. So we got lips. Oh my gosh, I only have 30 seconds left. Little nose action. Oh gosh, that's not good. Eyes, let's get some eyes. Oh my gosh, this time is running by way faster. Let's make sure she has some hair. A little braid. 2, 1, oh God. Okay, oh. Okay, that's a start, that's a start. Man, that time really flew by. Maybe I should have drawn a little bit smaller, like in terms of paper size, but I want all of them to be on the same sketch pad. So, kind of is what it is. But you know, I can kind of tell it's a little braid there. We got some eyes. For 1 minute, we got a face, and let's move on to the next one. Start, okay. I'm gonna start with the Loomis head again on this one since I do have a little bit more time to actually like erase the lines and whatnot, because on the 1 minute one, you can still see like the top of her head and everything. So not great. So I want her to have a really heart-shaped face. So that's kind of what I'm going for. Wow, she actually gets a neck on this one. Wow, and that's almost a minute right there. Let's see, let's go lips here. The nose in there. Lower that just a little bit. I actually feel like I have time to erase for this one. That's wonderful. 8 minutes, 8 minutes, we got this. I want her to have nice, big, icy blue eyes. And she gets actual pupils this time. That's exciting. Don't love how that one's turning out though. I feel like when I'm drawing this quickly, I'm almost not even lifting up my pencil off the page. And I do have her with some nice fluffy browns. Oh, that eyebrow does not match this other one. It's like, I'll just make them fluffier. All right, hair. So she does have these like little baby bang situation going, and they're like nice thick braids. I feel like I'm really jumping around a lot here, but I think it's okay. Is that where the ear goes? I don't know. Close enough. I don't know how much I love this hair here. Let's just make it fluffier. And she's actually a human. Let me erase the Loomis lines. I have 1 minute left. I can shade a little bit. Really darken up some areas. 30 seconds. Maybe a little ear detail. All right, 16 seconds. Let's give a little bit more shading for her little top. I don't love how these braids turned out. That's really something I'm gonna try to work on for the 1 hour long one. But you know, she's a human. That's already a positive. All right, there we go. There we go, pencils off, pencils off. Okay, so for this one, I'm gonna bring out my actual pencil set. I also brought a little paper towel, tissue paper, just so it can actually get a little bit more coverage in terms of my shading, because I realized that for both of the previous sketches, I forgot to shade in the black side of her hair, and that is a very, very distinctive part of her look. Is one half of her hair is white, one half of her hair is black, and I just forgot because I was rushing under pressure. All right, timer set is for 1 hour. Let's run it. start. So for this one, it's gonna be a pretty similar process in terms of setup. You know, so Loomis head, I'm just gonna really try to refine the details and make it much more lifelike. I think normally I'd estimate a sketch like this would take me about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. So I think there's a little bit of time crunch, but it's not like a super huge ask. I think one thing I didn't really do in the previous sketches is really work with the face shape. I kind of drew what I drew and didn't really change it a whole lot in terms of like cheeks and, you know, like a eyebrow line, whatever it's called. So that's kind of something I'm hoping to refine more in this one, as well as the shading, of course. So like here, I really want to bring the chin into a little bit more pointier, like a little bit more heart-shaped, and get a little bit more definition in the jawline as well, while still retaining some of that youthfulness that I'm hoping to capture. Also, sorry if you guys hear my voice and think that I am like dying. I'm not. I'm feeling much better. I'm feeling like almost 100%. I'm just still recovering from almost losing my voice. So I also realized I never actually told you guys what her name was. Her name is Nova, which is short for November. I know, so edgy, so cool, very, very 90s. But in her little character concept sketch, that's one of the things I kind of noted. It's more like a 90s vibe, because as you can see previously in the watercolor version, she has like a nice like dark like purple berry lipstick. Her hair is all black and white, and she's wearing, you know, like little boots and mini skirt. So I'm just really trying to lean into that 90s aesthetic while also keeping a little bit more like cyberpunky, like cool vibes. Wow, we're actually getting to do little bottom lashes. So she's my first original character. I kind of have another one, a boy in the works, but they're like not in the same world, so to speak. Nova's more like modern cyberpunky, and he's a little bit more like fantasy, but I haven't really posted them online anywhere because I'm still really trying to workshop them, because I feel like, you know, the really big artists who have original characters, you know, they're so good, and they have these whole backstories, and the pictures are so good, and, you know, they're always doing stuff, and it's just really inspiring to see. But, you know, maybe it's this video is the start of me actually like posting some more like original drawings. I really don't like how this lip turned out, so I'm gonna erase. I'm at 41 minutes left, and I think I'm doing okay on time. I do feel like I need to start shading like the hair and this other side of her face. I should probably start in the hair a little bit, just so I can at least color all of it. So I started with the Faber-Castells now around the 30-minute mark. Just shading in her hair for now. I'm gonna go in and add more detail here in a bit, but for now I just need to get a layer of black, or at least of any sort of graphite. Then I'll blend it out and add way more details here in a bit. Can I pause to wash my finger? I don't know. Now I'm just adding a little bit more shadowy places to make it a little bit more realistic. You need to do a little bit more work on the lips here, especially if she is wearing darker lipstick. So I'm pretty happy with how this is turning out. I don't know if I would have made her eyes quite as almond shaped, quite as cat eye. But it's not bad. I can lean into it. Been using my finger to blend a lot of the shadows just to get a little bit more oomph. 15 minutes left, so I think plenty of time. I feel comfortable with this time. Yeah, let's see how much more I can add to really polish this one off. All right, so we have 10 minutes left. I'm actually surprised about how much time is left. I feel like I got the majority of what I wanted to on here. I'm really just making some finishing touches in terms of shading, and then really I'm gonna clean up this border here, make sure all my lines are the value that I want them to be. Drawers, how much time is remaining? You have 5 minutes left. That's just me pretending I'm on the Great British Baking Show. Okay, great. I'll get a whole turkey in the oven. That's plenty of time for me to... I will say one thing I didn't really do for this drawing that I normally would in a portrait like this is stand up, take a little break from it, and make sure everything looks how I want it to look. I've only been looking at it from this one angle, so we'll see how it looks. We'll see if I'm happy with it once I actually, you know, stand up, look at it, and see if everything turned out how I wanted it to. 1 minute left. I'm getting my cookies out of the oven and onto the wire rack. Ready for plating, ready for the judges. But the only judge here is me, I guess, and you guys. You guys can let me know what you think. Especially compared to my 1 minute version, my 10-minute version. All right, what else? Oh, I realized I didn't really do anything with her shirt. That's okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pencils down. There we have it. Good job, bakers. Good job, me. All right, so let's reflect on what happened here. So here's the 1 minute sketch. I felt very, very rushed for time here. I was honestly surprised I could get like the eyes and eyebrows on. You guys could probably hear the panic in my voice as I was trying to finish this one. The Loomis headlines are all there. You know, for a quick sketch, not the worst. Okay, 10-minute sketch. She looks like a human being, you know? She looks like a little anime character. Pretty decent, I think, for 10 minutes. I mean, you can see the features that I was going for, and then you can see, you know, especially comparing like to here, like I think that's the same person. So hopefully you guys do as well. Then for the hour-long one, I'm actually surprised I was able to get this much detail for only an hour. Normally a sketch like this would take me probably like 90 minutes, maybe a little bit longer, just because I would spend a little bit more time agonizing over the details. So that kind of brings me to a reflection on this challenge. I think I can spend less time on drawings. I can just go. So I think this challenge encourages me to draw more. Even if I don't have, you know, like 3 hours to really sit down and, you know, put a lot of work and put a lot of detail into a particular drawing, I can still get a lot done, even in an hour. Like, I'm pretty happy for this only taking an hour, because I think it's still a good portrait. Let me know in the comments below which one was your favorite. I would love to see your guys' takes on this challenge as well, especially because it really doesn't take that long. It took me probably 90 minutes to do this whole thing, and that's with like snack breaks and stuff. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.